What is going on, everybody? So far, I'm not sure how many people we have on the stream because my YouTube thing is lagging a little bit. So, as you can see, it is just me. So, usually today on Wednesdays, me and DIY Vapor have been making it a thing to do a live stream together. But DIY Vapor, is on vacation for one, and for two, there is a storm coming to him. So I guess there's thunder and lightning, and he doesn't want his computer or hard drives or anything like that to get ruined. So I figured I would still jump on today just for a little bit, just for like an hour. Just so you guys have something to watch and you guys don't miss anything. So, hey, Mike, what's going on, buddy? First one in. Good job. Mr. Hussein, what's going on? John Miller. Need the Crow, what's going on? Bonnie Crawford, what's up? Matt Williams. And, of course, Slushy, looking cool with your sunglasses. That's what's up, buddy. Alright, so I think we have 11 people watching. I am not sure, but always make sure you throw them likes on there. So, I got some more good news for JFM development and flavor testing, so that should be coming up in a little bit. So what's everybody mixing today? What's been going on? You guys mix anything good lately? I know I've been vaping the shit out of this Flavora mix I made. If you recall, I think it was last live stream I did with DIY Vapor. I think it was last Wednesday, so it's been about a week. I made this mix called Flavora, and I believe it's on my ELR, and it is very good. It's steeped out very well. Like, as I say, these Flavora flavors are definitely shocking me with what they can do. It's in like a whole nother league. John Miller asked, yo, what's the best RTA to get? I know a lot of people starting out have luck with, I believe it's called the Moonshot RTA. It's a small one, but I'm not too experienced with RTAs myself. Pretty much the only things with rebuildable decks that I've used that's close to an RTA is the TFVA and Baby Beast. So I went right from like tanks into like maybe building a couple of the RBAs for those, and then right to RDAs and RTAs, RTDAs. I'm sorry. So I've never really went too much into like rebuildable tank atomizers. I just went straight to RDAs or drippers and stuff like that. So I really couldn't say, but I hear a lot of people touting about the Moonshot. It's just a good all-around starter RTA, so you might want to check that one out. Matt Williams says, I just got 110 ml bottles to do flavor or testing on all my flavors. That's awesome, Matt Williams. That's one of the biggest important things, and like by my flavor testing series, I'm trying to highlight that is the best thing you can do when you're mixing is do the flavor testings, because it is so important for you personally to learn how the flavors interact with each other. Now, you guys can watch my videos and get an idea of if you want to purchase the flavor, but still flavor test it, because your taste might vary a little bit from mine, and the only way you'll know exactly how to use it, like things will start clicking in your head. You'll just be like, oh wait, I know exactly what I can do with that flavor. I can use that berry mix with my cheesecake, or I could use that with some more cherries and blackberries and stuff like that. So definitely do flavor testing. That's what it's all about. Ken says peanut butter and strawberry milkshake. Pretty yummy. That's an interesting combination. Now, are they both together, or are you doing that separate? Because peanut butter and strawberry, that's definitely interesting. And why isn't my comment scrolling? What is going on? Okay. Mango coconut chai ice cream. Wow. I gotta get some chai flavors. I don't have any chai flavors at all. Griffin 24. Yeah, I hear a lot about that one too. I don't have that one, no. Hey, Richard Mart, how you doing? I am doing just fine. I'm all by myself. I thought I was gonna play that song all by myself, but I didn't want to get copyright stricken. So I would have put that on. It would have been funny, and DIY Vapor would probably get a kick out of that. But yeah, I'm here. I'm solo today. It's just me being me. uh, James Rivera, Mike, depending on the percentage of flavors. Oh, I missed something. I just started DIY, trying out single flavors, but they still suck ass. Well, Mike, not all flavors work good as single flavors. There's only a certain amount of flavors that actually see, like, if you're comparing a single concentrate flavor to what you're used to, say store bought, if you're new to DIY, it's not going to be on the same level no matter what. Okay, because you're comparing one recipe with a single ingredient compared to a recipe that probably has closer to like 8 or 9. Okay, so it's going to be on a whole another league. But there are certain single flavors that are good by themselves, but a lot of them need work, and a lot of them need to work with each other with different flavors in them, and that's what we do here. So I wouldn't worry too much about single flavor mix. What I would look for is highly rated recipes or shake and vape recipes while you're learning your DIY, and then mix that so you have something good to vape, and then start experimenting with multiple flavors and seeing how they interact with each other and do the flavor testing. You know, like, nobody loves doing the flavor testing, believe me. But once you do it, you'll start to realize how you can have the flavors work together. Wow, this is going pretty fast today. Okay, so uh, Bonnie Crawford says mine's been sitting for 3 weeks now. I'll have to give it a taste. It was okay right away, hoping it was better after steep. Oh, okay. You're talking about that peanut butter strawberry milkshake. Um, James Rivera, it's a lot of sweetener after steep. Did you notice that? Not sure what you're referring to. Um, Mike says, I have Capella Peaches and Cream, Flavor West Jungle Juice, Flavor West Unicorn Vomit, and TFA Grape Candy. Um, hmm. Seems to me when you bought your flavors expecting to only have to do single mixes, because those seem like odd flavors to get when you're starting DIY. Like, it seems like you expected them to be like you expected to put peaches and cream in a mix, and then it's gonna be a perfect peaches and cream. Yeah, it doesn't really work like that. What you could use is, say you have the peaches and cream, use that peaches and cream as a base, then get more peaches and more creams, and layer them on top of it, and you'd probably had a really good peaches and cream. Or that unicorn vomit. Did I get that one? No, I didn't. I ended up getting monkey for it. Yeah, Flavor West has a lot of funny names for flavors, but yeah, I would say try to get some useful flavors, like plain, some kind of strawberry, some kind of blueberry, some kind of cream, like Bavarian cream, fresh cream, custard. Get those and then add those in, and you'll have a lot better result than trying to get one single flavor that's going to taste excellent. Unless you get like a flavor concentrate, like DIY or Dies, or some kind of one shot. Uh, and Mike, if you have questions, and you're worried about like different flavors to buy, I did make a video about my 10 favorite concentrates. You should watch that. That'll give you an idea of some good flavors to start off with. Also, like, some recipes again. Strawberry fog, if you're into like what's your flavor profile? What's your favorite thing to vape? That would be the best question to ask, and maybe I could steer you in the right direction. Please remember to thumbs up. Yes, thanks, James. Thumbs up, everybody. I need them thumbs. Oh yeah, I got some exciting news too. I'll tell you in 1 second. Let's see. Got Capella sugar cookie coming, and looking for something to mix with it. Yeah, it's some good sugar cookie vapes. I think I actually have one. like when I use Sugar Cookie though, here's my problem with Sugar Cookie by Capella and Flavor West. My problem is when you deal with Sugar Cookie, it smells so good and you expect it to be this one thing, but it's missing something. It's like not quite the Sugar Cookie like if you buy one in the store, and for some reason it just always falls flat, especially when you're just trying to make a straight Sugar Cookie mix. I mean, it's not bad, but to me, there's always just something a little bit missing. But you can do a lot of cool stuff with Sugar Cookie, like building it up, like using like there's a lot of. I think there's even a really popular one, Sugar Cookies and Cream, that's really good. But I should start using that more. I mainly use it as like what do you call them? Accent flavors. I never really made a Sugar Cookie straight up vape before. All right, fruity vapes. Oh, okay, perfect. So what you should do, and I'll show you right now. I'm gonna show you on my right desktop. Hold on, let me just get to the website. If I can get there. Okay, I'm gonna share my right desktop right now with you. Okay, so here's my desktop right here, okay? So what you want to do, Mike, in order to find a good recipe to start off with and what flavors, this is what I suggest to everybody. All right, see, this is eLiquidRecipes.com. This is the eLiquid calculator that you can get like any recipes from, and you can calculate your own mixes. What you want to do is go to eLiquidRecipes.com, and you want to go to this tab right here where it says ratings, and click on that. And then what it will do is it'll load the most popular. Oh, Cortana, go away. Okay, so it'll load up the most popular recipes that are on ELR, and you just want to find something that fits your flavor profile. So say you like strawberries and cream or whatever, I would suggest something like this. This is my favorite one to suggest to new people: strawberry fog. It's a very good recipe. It only takes a few ingredients, and all these ingredients like Bavarian cream by TFA, cheesecake graham crust by TFA, strawberry ripe, and vanilla custard are all excellent flavors, and you will get tons of use out of. So I definitely suggest you look for a recipe that way and get ingredients that way. That way you won't have as much waste, and you'll know you'll be having a good vape. And then you can take those flavorings and mess around with them later and try to come up with your own thing, and that way you constantly have something to vape. Also, it'll show you exactly how like the variant cream works, strawberry ripe works, and custards and all that. Let's see. I can't get the sugar cookie right. Yeah, sugar cookie is a pain. Sugar cookie is a pain. Like as I said, sugar cookie. It seems like when you make it, it just always seems like it falls flat. It seems like it's dull. Like there's something missing. Even if you bump it up with like anywhere a biscuit, at least that's how I taste it. It always seems like there's a little something missing with it. Anyone ever use peach gummy from Flavor? I have not, but according to the mailman, my stuff should be here tomorrow, but I am going to be at work all day, so I will probably show you something with my Flavor. Maybe I'll do a cool vape meal, like the best vape meal ever, and do that on Friday. That'd be a cool thing, opening up 153 flavors. I can't wait. I can't believe it. It's just so amazing. Let's see. Juice Man says you have to have quality PGVG and nicotine. You also have to buy the right one flavor concentrates, like some of the one I want. You have to buy the right one flavor. Yeah, Juice Man does hit on some points there. 101 does have some good single flavor concentrates, and there are a select few. I just like either way though, you run into the problem with single flavor concentrates unless it's an actual concentrate of a recipe, like a one shot. You run into the problem where that mix is going to fall flat. Like, for example, I have Capella strawberry and cream right here. The flavor that Capella strawberry and cream is good, but it's not going to be the same as if I were to build my own strawberries and cream. It's just not that way. Opposed to if you were to get like a strawberry and cream one shot flavor like that, or an actual one shot of a strawberry and cream recipe from say E-Cig Express, and you got one of their concentrates, it'd be so much better. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, V-Dog? How you doing? If I forgot to say hi to you, hi. I'm just trying to, do a whole bunch of things at once. Okay, so I do got some more good news. Well, first, today, let me tell you what I want to do today, because we don't have all the time in the world for today's show, because I am kind of just filling in. Today, we're going to do a flavor face-off, okay? Kind of like the face-off I did with the strawberry and cream flavors. And we're going to do the face-off on 2 different cereal flavors and see which one is better. Also, I should have another flavor note video coming out later today as well. But speaking of flavor notes, this is the good news. So, you guys already know that Flavora contacted me and they like what I've been doing with my videos and they're sending me their whole line. Well, I don't know what's in the air or in the atmosphere, but it seems like I don't know what's going on. It really I was really shocked when I saw this. But I got contacted by eSig Express. And eSig Express saw my videos and they like them and they like that I'm doing the flavor note videos because it's helping the community. And they offered to send me some samples too. So I am very thankful. So if eSig Express or Flavor is watching this, thank you guys so very much. I really am at a loss for words because it really does help support the channel and it's definitely going to make for some good videos so you guys have more information about these flavors. But it's awesome. It's awesome. Let's see. What did I miss? C4 Endgame. Who makes a good maple syrup? I got flavor art for you, but I can't taste it. Hey, C4 Endgame. Are you the one that tagged me in an Instagram post about cloning some liquid? Let me know if that's you. Let me know if that's you real quick. Let's see, Vaping 101. JFM, have you tried Liquid Barnes ice cream? I have ordered it when I picked up the strawberry cheesecake because I'm gonna try your recipe. Yes, I have it right somewhere. I have it right here. I have tried Liquid Barnes ice cream, and Liquid Barnes ice cream, I haven't flavor tested them side by side, but I would say it's very similar to TFA's vanilla bean ice cream. To me, that's how it came across. Ken Carlton says Zapola is awesome. Well, I would have to concur with that. Zapola is awesome. You try Liquid Barnes ice cream. I've ordered it when I picked up the strawberry cheesecake because I'm try your recipe. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of luck with that strawberry cheesecake too. Somebody asked me in one of my videos, but I didn't have time to respond because I literally been dealing with so many things. Like preparing videos is really time consuming. But I saw somebody comment, so if you're watching, just know this. They were asking me if there is a substitute for Liquid Barnes strawberry cheesecake, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say no. Now, you possibly could use other ingredients to get a similar profile, but right when you change ingredients and substitute them, they're not what the recipe was. It's not the same thing at all. So, it works if you want to get something similar, but don't take it with a grain of salt. And if you want to do that, use maybe TFA cheesecake graham crust and maybe strawberry ripe. But here's the problem. It's that Liquid Barnes strawberry cheesecake is in a world of its own. It's a mix between a strawberry cheesecake and a strawberry shortcake. So even if you were to mix cheesecake and strawberry together, it still wouldn't be Liquid Barnes strawberry cheesecake. So, but it is worth the money, I'll tell you that much. I love this stuff. I use a lot of it. Let's see. I agree on Zapola and Pandoro. I like them in cereal, vapes, and bakery. Not exactly sure what Pandoro is. And people like me randomly show up, owner of Real Flavors. Are you serious? Is that really the owner of Real Flavors? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? It's good to see you in here. Oh, so C4 Endgame, you are. Yeah. I mean, I would love to give a try to clone anything. It would be awesome. It'd be a really awesome opportunity. Um, I like challenges, so I gotta see if I can get my hands on a liquid, but I'll definitely give it a try. I'll definitely give it a try. Yeah, and Walter Reynolds, yeah, I just sent your company an email because I am interested in your flavors. I see a lot of people in the DIY community for making e-liquids. I'm not sure if you know a lot of people do that with their flavorings or not. 'Cause I know they're mainly made for cooking, I believe. Uh, but yeah, I would love to review them on my channel and explain to people how good they are in liquids and stuff like that. But yeah, so let's see what else is going on. John, do the flavor strawberry fade with steep time. I've only been working with them for about. I haven't actually used a strawberry in the mix besides when I flavor tested it and when I used it with what was that mix? I just redid the Jam Monster clone, so and that's only been a matter of 3 days, so I can't really say if it's escaped the mix yet. So that's gonna have to wait a little bit for an answer on that one. That fella call me touch talks me. uh, let's see. Oh, thanks, Walter Reynolds. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so these it looks like what with the love of the DIY community and all these awesome flavor companies, looks like our flavor note videos will be here to stay for a while. You guys will be able to get a lot of good information. This is just awesome. I really like how the community's been pulling together. It's been out of this world. Okay. Let's see, we got about 26, 27 people. Yeah, that sounds good. So, let's get started with what we want to do today because it is 7:30 and I need it to be an hour this show. So, here is what we're doing. We are doing a face-off, and I'll just use this camera instead of switching. So, we're doing a face-off today. And the face-off is a flavor testing between, because especially if you like cereal vapes like me, you constantly must question yourself, hey, what should I use? Flavor West Crunch cereal with berries or TFA Crunchy Berry cereal? It might be something that you guys been like pondering and being like, well, which one's better? What's the difference? And honestly, I never flavor tested them side by side. But with that said, I've had a lot of use with them. So I want to flavor test them side by side and see which one pulls out and what's the difference. So I figured I would do a live flavor test. So hope you guys are cool with that. I mean, I am trying to fill out some space because DIY Vapor is absent for the show today. Oh, hey, Zesty, what's going on, pal? Thanks for thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so let's get started with this. So I have an empty atomizer, and first I'm going to do Flavor West. Flavor West Crunch Berries. James Rivera says he likes Crunchy Berry. Now, do you like the Flavor West one better, or do you like the TFA one better? And why? That's what we're trying to figure out here. What are the exact differences? All right. So first, actually, yeah, I'm live right now, so I'm put on the spot. I'm not even concentrating right. Okay, so let's not avoid from what we usually do when we flavor test. So first, let's smell it. Let's see if we can smell. Okay, so when I smell it, I smell the cereal grain, and I smell like the oats or like the cereal graininess. TFA is not as grainy. Yeah, that's probably true, but you can still smell it like I'm smelling now for sure. Okay. Yeah. Walter Reynolds says, "Okay, I off. Back to the lab. We will we will chat soon. Enjoyed what I've seen, by the way." Thank you very much, Walter Reynolds. I am very glad you got to see a little bit of my stuff. I will be in talks with you, and have a great day, man. Thank you. All right. Okay, so let's taste it off the hand. So again, I smell some of the berries. I smell some of the grain. And now let's do it off the hand. I'm all thrown off today. I'm used to Chris being here. Okay, see now, this is the big difference. Like, kind of like James Rivera said. Like, you smell one thing, and then you taste another and vape another thing. Like, that's why I do all three of these. I like to tell the difference between the two. Like, when I'm tasting it off my hand, I don't taste as much graininess. It's still there though, but a little bit. And then the you get the berries, and the berries taste kind of bright and sweet. Yeah, so you get grains and you get a mixed berries. Probably blueberry and maybe raspberry. It's definitely a mixed berry blend. I'm just gonna refer to it as a mixed berry blend. All right, so now that we tasted it off the hand, let's taste it on the atomizer. And I did it in a 10% solution this time. I know there's a rule of 5, but I've worked with both of these flavors for so long. I know it can handle 10 in a single flavor mix. And I want to really be able to taste the flavoring. So I'll drip it on the atomizer. This is the Flavor West one, guys. This is the Flavor West one. Let's see what's going on. D-Dog says, I like that flavor too. Zesty, I'm going to get some liquid amber so I can try and remix this apple jam monster. Oh, is there an apple jam monster clone already? Or are you just trying to remix it yourself? That's a good question. Zesty, did you end up getting one of those samples? Because it's kind of like a big eLiquid right now. I think we're good to go, guys. I think we're good to go. We're good. Yeah, good to go. Cheers. Alright, so again, when I'm trying it, there's like no milk at all, nothing like that, no dairy. And the grain is lacking. And like, the grain on this one is very subtle. And it's like more berry. And the berries seem almost candy-ish. Like very bright, if that makes sense. It shines bright like a diamond. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, and I watched like 5 people unsubscribe because I just made that comment. Just kidding. Don't do that. Okay. So, from what I'm getting from this Flavor West one, is it's a little bit less on the grain, a little bit high on the berry, and there's no milk at all. Okay, and it's definitely not I wouldn't say this is a standalone flavor. I think if you use it as standalone, it would fall flat, but it would work good with other cereal flavors and stuff, like milk and strawberries and stuff like that. Alright, so I'm going to clear off the atomizer now. Rat meow. My handy dandy paper towel. Yeah, so Zesty, I put an order for some flavors so I can make your mix. And I'm going to critique it for you. Or, well, I'm going to review it. I don't know if I'm going to critique it. Because I know me and you have a similar flavor profile, because I know I really love some of your mixes for sure. Alrighty, atomizer is clear. Okay, so this is the Flavor West one. I'll put this aside. And now, here is TFA Crunchy Berry Cereal. Now let's see the differences. But first, before we drip it, of course, we got to give it a smell. Alright, this one, it smells very similar. Like, it's crazy how similar they smell. But this one, oh, let's smell them side by side. Y'all feel me? Alright. Yeah, this one smells a little more grainy. And the berries smell a little different too. But it's ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Alright. Now let's taste some on the hand. Clear my palate real quick. Okay, taste some on the hand. Alright, believe it or not, side by side, TFA berry cereal tastes like a stronger concentrate by itself. Okay? But it's slightly. It's not much, but it is a little stronger. As in potency. Now, when I try this, the grain is definitely more pronounced than in the Flavor West version. And also, the berries, they taste more mellow. They're not as candyish. These ones are like more like, I would maybe more like real berries, but not quite real berries, if that makes sense. But it's definitely not as candy. Definitely not as candied as the Flavor West variant. Alright, so now that I tried it over the hand, I'm going to drip the TFA version on my atomizer. And there are 30 people now watching, so hey everybody, make sure you throw a like. Support JFM. Keep the lights on. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Alright, so drip, drip, drip. So, anybody mixing anything good right now? What's going on? Zesty, what are you working on? I'm gonna make a raspberry whipped cream. Well, alright. What raspberry are you gonna use? Love to know. Like to know what your favorite raspberry is. I really been taking a liking to Flavor Art raspberry as of late. And Raspberry Sweet by TFA, but of course, that one just goes without saying. Alright, guys, so TFA, berry cereal. Cheers. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I think I know what I'm gonna say about this one. Again, these are so similar. What setup are you using to test on? I'm using stainless steel fused Claptons on Dune RDA with what the hell is that mod called? Uh, I don't know. I can't think of the name right now. This one, this guy. Yeah, that one. So yeah, that's the mod I'm using. Anyways, so the difference between the two is why the hell can't I think of the name of that, man? You got me thrown all off guard. Call me Tut. What is the name of that? The Fu Chai, man. It's the Fu Chai. What am I thinking? Okay. All right. So, anyways, the differences between them is for sure they are very close. They are very similar, but the TFA one, the graininess is a little bit higher on the TFA one. Okay, so there's more of that cerealness to it, and then the berries are a little bit more mild. So I don't know if that's because it has the higher grain and it makes the effect seem like it's like a little bit milder for the berries, but the berries seem a little bit milder and tame, and they don't seem as candyish than opposed to Flavor West. So what's my thought on this? Now, how would I recommend one over another? What would be the benefits of using one over another? Well, based on the information I have now, um, I would say if you're making a berry cereal vape, then I'd probably go with Captain Crunch berries buy Flavor West. And I'll tell you why. Because you can always use other ingredients to just get that graininess, and I think it's a little bit cheaper. And plus, you kind of want that candied, sugary taste in your cereals because it's a cereal. So, but the TFA one does have its place as well. The TFA one I would use in a base for other kinds of cereals other than berry cereal. Like say you're making a Fruity Pebbles or whatever, you can lay this down as your base at a lower percentage. It'll give you that nice cereal flavor, and it'll also fill in the gaps between like the Fruity Flake flavors and all that, which is usually what I do. So again, but both of these flavors are so cheap. I'd say pick them up and see which one you prefer, because you can get these each for like a couple bucks. Really, they are so close. The only difference again is there's candy-ishness in the Flavor West for the berries, and the grain is a little bit less, as opposed to the TFA where the grain is more and the berries are a little bit calmer. That's pretty much, and the berry cereal from TFA seems to be a little bit stronger in concentration, but by very little. Hey, Zesty Vapes, thank you so much for supporting JFM development. It really does help, believe me, it really does help, and it means a lot to me. It really does. Let's see what's going on in the comments. Just mixed up your strawberry airhead recipe. Not bad. Well, I hope not. I thought it was excellent. No, that's one of my favorite. You gotta try, if you like that one, try Strawtastic. I'm pretty sure you'll like it even better. But you do have to have Liquid Bar strawberry cheesecake, which isn't always a popular ingredient, but worth it. Worth it. It's a hidden gem for sure. D-Dog says, I'm glad I have TPA Berry Crunch. Yeah, see, I love making cereals so much where I had to make sure I had big ones, and then I couldn't decide, so I got big ones of both. But good thing, being at Flavor West and TFA, they're usually at a decent price compared to other brands. So, but again, it's not as strong as other brands. So I would really like to figure out how I know Flavora has a Captain Crunch cereal flavor, and I can't wait to see how that one turns out. I'm not sure if it's a plain Captain Crunch or if it's a berry one, but I would love to find out. Josh Road says, laugh my ass off. I'm making strawberry kiwi gum and also some Airheads mix that ain't that good. It's vapable. Laugh my ass off. JFM, you should know I vape a shit ton. Meow. Well, it's good that you're vaping and not smoking. I think that's all I got from that. But don't smoke. Vape. Dispatch Demons, how do you feel about TFA Fruit Loops with milk? That's an interesting one. TFA Fruit Circles with milk is really what it's called. A lot of people don't like the Fruit Circles with milk because they say it has bad aftertaste with whatever milk they're using in it. So a lot of people tend to go to TFA Fruit Circles. Now, what I would do is I personally love both of the flavors and I don't get that weird aftertaste. So if I were you, I would get small testers of both of them, like 10 mils, just buy 2 of them of each and find out which one works better for you and if you have a problem with one of them. And either way, you're not going to waste your money because you're going to be able to use both those 10 mils if you happen to like them, and you could just mix them together and use them in a vape. But they're both good in my opinion, but some people do have an issue with that milk. But I definitely recommend it. And if you want a really good fruit flavor for cereals, check out Flavor West Fruit Flakes. That is definitely one of my favorites other than Fruit Circles, but I think they're both necessary. That's my opinion, because if you've ever seen my fruit cereal recipes, you'd understand. Like, I go all out. And actually, I'll show you guys real quick. Like, I layer my cereal recipes for sure. Paul Berta says, at Juiceman, I've been playing around with bananas for a while and found a great recipe. Search Paul B. Top Chef on ELR. Just gonna use vanilla pudding, banana cream, vanilla wafer, biscuit, sugar cookie, vanilla swan and whipped cream. That sounds interesting. Can't stand Fruit Circles or rings. Yeah, see, some people get that too. That's another thing, like Juice Man said. Other people get like a lemon pledge flavor, but It really depends on how you feel about lemon, in my opinion. Because some people say they get lemon pledge from things, and I personally love that lemonness of some of them. So it really depends on how you feel about lemon. I mean, I love it. I love it. But, I'm the kind of person to eat those. You know those donuts that are like lemon filled? Like, I grew up on them. Like, my family's German, and they like those kinds of things, and I love it. I love it. So it doesn't bug me much. But if lemon's a big deal to you and you're sensitive to lemon or other citrus stuff, then definitely be careful with it. You might want to use it at a lower percentage. All right, so I'm gonna pull up my recipe right now and just show you how crazy I am with these cereal vapes. Where is it? Oh wow, I have 2 pages now. This isn't even like these are like none of my recipes too. Like I have so many recipes, it's not even funny. But ELR, I didn't think I had that many, but I'm already at 2 pages. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen now. This is gonna be my Fruity Pebbles for real, bro, and I'll show you just how much cereal like flavors that I layer. See this right here? This is my Fruity Pebbles for real, bro. Use AP at 0.1%. What I do is I put 1 drop per 10 mil. Berry Crunch cereal from TPA. Fruit Circles 1.5. Fruit Circles with milk 1.5. Fruit Rings 2.5. Fruity Flakes 3. Meringue 2. Sweetener 1. Vanilla Bean Ice Cream 3.5. Vanilla Swirl 2. I've had a lot of people say they love this recipe, and when I was making this recipe, hold on. When I was making this recipe, I was just like, damn, how many fruit cereal type flavors can I get into one recipe? And that's pretty much why I did it. And then I ended up getting some good results. I did have to tweak some of the percentages on some of those fruit flake ingredients a couple times, but once I got it nailed down, it ended up being perfect, and a lot of people ended up liking it. It was crazy. But yeah, you can do some crazy stuff with these flavorings. And like, see how I did that with the cereal one? Like, try to think like that with any kind of mix and any kind of flavor. Like, learn how to like layer and fold your flavors in. Like, so you're doing a cheesecake, and you're like, hey, I got New York cheesecake. I'm gonna make a cheesecake. How would I throw some strawberries, some graham cracker, and then like that's it. Well, try not to think like that. Try to think more like, what more can you do? Like, hey, what do you like about this cheesecake, and what do you like about that cheesecake? Like this cheesecake by Flavor West, not a lot of people like it, but it has a certain sour note on it that steers a lot of people away. But if you drop it down and then you introduce that with, say, something like New York cheesecake from Capella, you kind of get more of a realistic cheesecake. So yeah, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Juice Man says fruit circles, rings, flakes. Holy crap! Yeah, Juice Man's about to have a conniption right now. It's like, that is not possible. I assure you, though. Well, you're sensitive to lemon pledge stuff, Juice Man. So I don't know if I would suggest this to you, but if you don't mind lemon and you love Fruity Pebbles type vapes, you would probably love this. But it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. James Cornell says, I am new to mixing with my own flavors, just trying out a simple strawberry and melon I mixed earlier today. Very nice. That's awesome, man. And see, that's a good way to start, too, when you first start mixing. Keep with fruits. I mean, you don't have to, obviously. Do what you want, experiment. But when you keep in with fruits, you get that instant satisfaction and a good vape to start off with. Also, if I could recommend one thing to you, if you are starting with just a lot of fruit mixes, and what a lot of people miss when they start mixing is when you just use a lot of fruits, sometimes your mixes can seem like they're falling flat and they're like not dense, and it just seems like something's missing. Now if you throw a little bit, just a couple percent, if not less than a percent of marshmallow in that mix, it could be any marshmallow, toasted marshmallow, depending on what marshmallow you like, it'll thicken up the vape and it'll almost act like a cream without tasting like a cream, and it'll make it a lot thicker. uh Joshua says, I'm gonna mix up the pebbles up. Never thought to look on ELR under your name. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I put some of my recipes on there. I plan to release a lot more so you guys have access to it. I'm also working on a website. That way I could have a lot more stuff on there. Don't make Manson's Pebbles. It's not Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, I don't like Pebbles by not Charles Manson, but I do love his strawberry shortcake. He's a wicked awesome and cool guy, so I don't want to dog it too much, but that's not my cup of tea at all. It's not my cup of tea at all. Uh, let's see. Juice Man says no luck with real flavors. What real flavors have you tried? What haven't you had luck with? I don't understand. Phil Beather says JFM add 3 to 5 drops of Flavor Pandoro to any of those berry cereal mixes for a boost in the cereal taste aroma. It's awesome. Again, I have to look up Pandoro. I've never used it, but when I try to add graininess, I have used things like, say, well, obviously acetylpyrazine, but I've also used stuff like Cereal 27. I've used some depends what mix I'm using. Sometimes I've even used Honey Circles by TFA. Really depends, but I gotta look into that flavor. Honestly, I've never heard of Flavor Art Pandoro. Now, are you from America? Maybe it's just called something different. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. See how this is going. Right. Okay. I tried a Samoan cookie. Oh man. And it wasn't good. Man, I freaking love Samoan cookies. Those are like those Girl Scout cookies with the coconut and chocolate and stuff, right? That's the Samoan cookie. If it is, man, that's disappointing. I really love Samoan cookies. What would be a good way to reduce lemony flavor in a fruity pebblish? Uh, I would say try dropping down the percentage of it, and also using what does I would try to. You could grow some MTS Vape Wizard. That would calm things down a little bit. Um, also, obviously try backing down the percentage. So that's the biggest problem though when it comes to cereal type vapes. You're gonna get that lemony flavor, and it's hard to back that down too much. Unless you build the fruity pebbles up yourself using just fruits and trying to mix oranges with lemon and lime and whatever else goes into a fruity pebbles flavor. It's sweet yeast cake with powdered sugar. Oh, I was gonna confuse with something else. I use every kind of recipe. What do drops recommended to a 30? Uh, Tolga at Aladeg. Excuse me for butchering your name. What are you asking about? How many drops? If you're talking about MTS Vape Wizard, I recommend putting 1 drop per 10 mil. So if you're doing a 30 mil, it'd be 3 drops, but only if you're talking about MTS Vape Wizard. Oh wait, he's talking about ethyl maltol. Uh, that depends. I wouldn't go higher than a percentage. I would usually try to keep. I usually keep when I use EM. I usually keep it between 0.5% and 1%. I usually don't use ethyl maltol that high because what happens is you'll end up leading to flavor muting depending on what you're mixing. Like if you're mixing something that's heavy on EM, like a lot of candy flavors or even some strawberries, they already have EM in it, and too much EM ends up leads to muting. So you don't want that. I use ethyl maltol on every kind of recipe. What? How many drops? No, again, Tolga, you don't want to use ethyl maltol on every kind of recipe. Only certain recipes where you want to make the dominant flavor, like say strawberry is your main note, and you want to make it brighter and inherently sweet without making the whole mix sweet. That's when you would use something like ethyl maltol. You wouldn't want to use it in any mixes, say compared to like a candy, again because you'll stack that EM and it'll lead to flavor muting. And then if you can't taste your flavors, that's probably why. Also, if you use something like TFA sweetener, keep in mind that like it's alleged that half of it is maltol and half of it is sucralose, so you could run into the same issue. And then in that case, you'd use something like Capella Super Sweet. But also, instead of using just EM, try using other ingredients to help sweeten up your mix, like something like Flavor Art Pear Or sometimes people even say they had luck with marshmallow to sweeten mixes, but I look at marshmallow more of thickening up your mix rather than sweetening it because it doesn't make it sweet for me. But again, try something like Flavor Art Pear that might help you get an inherently sweet note. Okay, we had a supplier selling them in the UK. Okay, I'm a little lost. I have an insane serial killer recipe that a friend of mine buys for me that he claims tastes just like bird brains. Oh, come on, Juice Man. Where's that recipe at? I seriously want to see it, for real. Can you share it? Can you share it, or are you going to bogart your recipe? Alrighty. Well, it is getting on to the 8 o'clock hour. So, before we wrap this video up, let me know if there is anything you suggest I do for my next flavor note video. Is there any juice or flavor you're looking into? Anything that interests you? Like, say you're working on a banana pie or whatever, and you want to know a good banana or whatever. What flavors are you interested in for me to flavor test next? I have a week of flavor notes coming, and I've already done it with, like, say, Flavor West mangoes. Another subscriber requested that, and I put it out right away because it's more relevant to you at that time. So if I know what you guys are into or questioning buying, it'll help me be able to push a flavor note for that faster so you guys can make a better decision if it's something that you're into. I thought you meant it was bad, not a name of real juice. Okay. So you guys have nothing? No, man, I flip my wig when I vape bird brains. Wait, so you don't have the recipe for the bird brains, or you're not sharing it? Hmm. French vanilla, if you haven't already. Sure, yeah. C4 Endgame. Yeah, I can definitely do bird brains for sure. What am I saying? I have bird brains and Capella. I have Capella French vanilla, so I can definitely do French vanilla. Any Capella flavor says Ditch Batch Demons. On C4 Endgames, yeah, I'm gonna have to look up that juice too, because I don't think I've tried it before, but I am definitely into like trying to clone that. It'd be definitely interesting to try. John Phenom says, hey, fellow mixers, sorry I'm late. John Phenom, you're late. You're about when we're ready to close up, man. Late to the game. Paul Burgess says, he means bird brains taste like shit. Oh, okay. I would just like to see how they came up with the bird brains flavor. I mean, I've made a lot of cereal this, but nothing was exactly like bird brains. Bird brains is kind of weird. Kind of tasted like, it's interesting because it kind of tasted like you were eating the cardboard and you were eating the fruit fruit flakes or whatever. I use Fuji apple at a low percentage to sweeten sometimes. Oh yeah, I think you were mentioning that in another video. Because I thought that was a little strange. Because every time I use Fuji apple, again, it just doesn't agree with me. Like I've used it and it's been okay, but it just comes out really tart and sour for me. Strange. Say hi to Brazil, man. I'm full of fruit flavors, and I'm trying to find a good mango recipe. Any tips? Well, speaking of that, I was trying to do. I just did a mango flavor note because someone was asking me about mango. I'm probably gonna have to pick up like Capella sweet mango and a couple other different ones and flavor testing for you guys because apparently everybody's into mango right now, and I only had the one, and unfortunately the one was less than impressive. To me, it just kind of tasted like poo poo. No Chris tonight. Yes, John Phenom, you missed it. No Chris tonight. Chris is one, he's sort of starting vacation, and two, there's a big storm coming his way, and he doesn't want his computer to get fried. So he had to unplug everything. I mean, I just use a surge protector, but apparently he's lost hard drives in the past, so he doesn't want to risk losing all of his data. So I understand. It's a pain in the ass when that happens. Juice man, I didn't taste the cardboard in the bird brains recipe. Oh, he said I did taste it. Oh, okay, good. So I'm not the only one that tastes cardboard and bird brains. Good. Because I definitely taste it. I need some ideas for a sour grape vape, like dumping grape Kool-Aid in your hand and licking it. Uh, Maybe you want to try some like a sour wizard, or is it bitter wizard? One of the two. I think it's called sour wizard. It's either sour wizard or bitter wizard. And then there's TFA sour you could try. I haven't had much luck with TFA sour. It's never really made anything too sour for me. I think it's kind of a gimmick. Also, I've had luck with Flavor West grape soda and flavor. Wait, not the grape soda. Yeah, there's Flavor West grape soda and Flavor West grape that I had a lot of luck with in making. It pretty much tasted like either grape soda or grape Kool-Aid. So you might want to look there, and then all you'd have to worry about is getting it sour, which you might be able to do with something like one of the hard candies or something like that. John, I'm out. I'm off. It's 1 a.m. in the UK. Have a great day. Thanks. Yeah, I'm about to head out too. I was just seeing what you guys thought. So, mango, sweet mango are all good flavors. Yeah, so pretty much every single mango I didn't try. I happen to pick the one mango that sucks. Just my luck, right? Yeah, so I'll pick up some of those different mangoes. Well, I'm getting Flavor mango, and I'll pick up. I want Cap mango for sure. And did I even have TFA mango? No, I don't have TFA mango, so I have to pick up TFA mango. Go buy some other concentrates from John Phenom. Thank you so much, my man. That will buy me those concentrates, and I will get them out for show. For show. Thank you. You are the man. It really does mean a lot to me. It really does. Let's see. I saw that at $50.55, but I'm really looking for a fruit salad without ice cream. I'm looking for something different. Well, if you're looking for a fruit salad, I haven't flavor tested it, and I literally just got it. Like, I have a lot of flavors I haven't even tried yet, which is probably going to become a good issue moving forward. But with that said, I have a flavor called Flavor West Cloud 9, and it's supposed to be a fruit salad, so it might be something you're looking into. But what I'll do is I'll put this in the queue to be flavor tested, and I'll let you know how it goes. And then that way, if it's something that might help you with your flavor, with your fruit salad, it might work out for you. So yeah, I'll put this in the. I can't speak. I hate when this happens. Okay, I'll put this in the queue so you can get a flavor test review of Cloud 9. It might help you. All right. A Flavor West grape soda is so sweet. It gave me a tummy ache. Yeah, see, Juice Man, that might be about where me and you disagree. You seem like the person that doesn't like sweet stuff. In me, I'm used to drinking Red Bulls, and I have a thing for sweet things. I think you're from the UK too, if I'm not wrong, Juice Man. But I know us Americans, a lot of us like sweet stuff, so it just comes naturally. But yeah, I could see that. Uh, what is your favorite chai tea, and do you have a recipe? Again, I don't have a chai tea recipe. I like chai tea, and I'm about to get some flavors for chai tea. Something that I love. I love going to Starbucks and getting a chai eggnog latte and all that. I love chai tea. I just don't have any flavors yet for it. So that'll have to be something in the future. Flavor West Cloud 9. I mean, yeah, that's what I have right now. Flavor West Cloud 9. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna review Flavor West Cloud 9. I'm gonna do a flavor review on it soon, so you guys can know about it. It's supposedly like a fruit salad, which is awesome. I'm all about the fruit mixes, berry mixes, any stuff like that. I really love. Call me Tut. Have you ever tried unicorn vomit? I own it, but never tried it. No, again, unicorn vomit is the only awkward one from Flavor West I don't have and haven't tried. I've tried monkey fart and reindeer poop, but I haven't tried unicorn vomit. I want to get it so I can have all the weird named ones. It's just funny. That way I can be like, oh, hey guys, I have a recipe with a little bit of monkey fart and reindeer poop, and I just sprinkle a little bit of unicorn vomit on it, just to finish off the recipe. Alright, a little much. Alright, so he must be from up north. Perhaps. You got something against people from up north? I'm from up north. What are you trying to say? I live in New England. Come on, bro. I don't got an accent. You got an accent. Yeah, my fiance was ragging on me for the way I say water. I don't say water. I say water because I'm from Rhode Island. Parking lot instead of lot. All right, guys. Yeah, reindeer poop it's kind of like this cakey frosting with kind of like holiday spice in it. It's interesting, but it is called reindeer poop for sure. Oh, if unicorn vomit is like a fruit striped gum, why do they have a rainbow wine gum for flavorless? That's kind of weird that they have two of the same type of flavors. That's interesting. All right, guys, I really got to wrap it up. I have some things I got to get done, I have some emails to return, and I have to shoot some more videos so you guys have something for the next couple of days. Um, Again, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you guys need anything like your bottles, your flavors, your scales, gloves, VG, PG, links as always will be in the description down below. Those are affiliate links, but what those do is they help keep me going, like getting VG, bottle stuff, and it costs you nothing. I also have a new link for eSig Express down there, and I replaced it from Bull City because apparently they have an affiliate program. And again, it costs you nothing. It's just when you get your normal flavors, they just throw me a little kickback, and it helps keep things going. So again, if you have any requests, anything like that, you know how to get in reach of me on my social media or in the comments or whatever. I'm glad to push things ahead for you guys if it helps benefit the community. Say you're interested in a flavor and you don't know how it's going to be, just let me know and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. And yeah, I think that about wraps it up. Hopefully Chris will be back next week for this normal Wednesday show. And I think that's about it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.